What's going on, everybody? Tingo here, and welcome to Transport Fever 2. Got the game paused right now, just so that way the time isn't running off on us here and we start losing a bunch of money. But as you can see here, we're running the tropical map. We can either do the tropical desert or one other one, like the not desolate, but basically where it's just grass and trees and rivers, stuff like that, like you normally would have saw on the original Transport Fever. So I decided go with the tropical here, just something different, something new, and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna worry about like the industries and stuff today. I'm gonna start trying to focus mainly on transporting actual people first. What's up, JB? Who know? I'm gonna focus on transporting people first. And the good thing is with this game compared to original Transport Fever, when you place in, say we wanted to go to the terminus station here, we'll go with 320 meters. If we put this in, say if we can put this in without it being all raised up, like doesn't look like we're going to be able to unless we put it all the way down in here. Can we place it there? We can place it right here. And the good thing about the stations is once you place it down, you can actually modify the station, add more track, add different platforms, add cargo to passenger, or add passenger to cargo. So we can place one station down and we don't have to worry about trying to keep room somewhere else in the city for another station. We can just add on to the original station however we please. So, I think because we need to have 2 tracks starting off out of Alexandria, one to Wilmington, and then another track heading up. I'm thinking of going the distance to Sacramento first, and then that will end up going from there over to Orange, and then also branching out to Costa Mesa, Ventura, Glendale. Pretty much that'll be one of the main hubs of the map since it's in the middle. But after we go to Wilmington this way, we can cross over, go to South Bend, Tulsa, and basically make a loop with it all the way out and around to Erie, back up to Santa Clara, Charleston, Glendale, up to Fargo, Laredo, down to Downey, Orange, and then back into Sacramento, where it'll be coming back out into Alexandria. But that is going to be far, far down the road because we only have $5 million to work with. So I'm just going to place this down. We can always change it later on. And like I said, all we got to do is come in here and we can click on it, configure. And as you can see, there's some blue dots here on both sides. And extending out, we can extend the track out further yet. But I want to lay down more track here for passenger line. Then go to platforms. Go to the platform track, or the passenger platform. There's a cargo platform. We want the passenger platform. Then we'll go ahead and place this down like so. Like that. All right. And then miscellaneous, we can actually go ahead and place down a little shelter area for the people to stand under. So that is the station for now. What year did you start in? It is January 6th, 1850. All right, so we're going to head over to Wilmington first. We're going to end up probably putting the station out in here. Actually, we're already on this side of the road. Might actually place a station over here. But then, I don't know. We got to leave room for the station to be able to expand. So, we might actually... I don't want to do too much deleting of things right now because we're already down to $4,250,000. So I'm thinking I'll go to regular passenger station, 2 tracks. Go ahead and spin this around. Try to hug close to that other, well, that road's going to be in the way. Go like this. We can always change it later on. All right, so now this station here. Go to that, go to roads, go with medium street. Connect up over here. And then we'll take it out, straight out like this. There we go. There's that. And then we do need to do one more thing here. Configure this. What I want to do is, where would it be? Where would it be? Steps. There we go. So there we go. There's that one. That's connected up to that. This one we're going to have to connect up ourselves. I don't want to be too close to the main. So let's go ahead and exit out of that. Go to a small road. I don't know if we'll be able to. It's basically just going to be like a little footpath going to the station. This one here's already got it connected up. One other thing we do need to do for this one, thinking it's already got, you can see how it's got this going underneath. It only had, oh, it does have multiple connections. Okay, so it already has it for us. We don't need to worry about trying to get it. Well, there are no steps here. The only steps, there's some steps here and here. There's some right in the middle on both sides. We might be good. Yeah, there's 3 set of steps on each side, so we're good on that. We don't need to worry about that right now. All right, so we got the 2 tracks already ready to go. This track here, we're going to end up going out and around, try to go around this. We're already down to $3,594,000. Trying to get it to where we don't have to worry about taking too much of a loan out. What's up, gas? All right, so we'll head on out this direction here. We'll just go ahead and double track that one section, put a little diamond in right here. There we go. And then take this out and around. And then pretty much just take it around and connect it up into the station. We'll use the far track of that station. So let's go ahead and take it on through the jungle here. That. We're only going to be running 1 train at this time, so I'm not going to worry about trying to double track anything. Trying to save us some money here. All right, so that's hooked up. We need to complete some of these roads. That way, when we put buses on, they can actually have regular circuits to travel on. We need to have something over here, so let's go ahead and, oops, send this out. So, and over that. All right. So pretty much we'll have the main bus stop here, then have it go out. You can have 1 stop here, have it come into the center, then over to here. Or, yeah, something like that. Either way, I mean, roads are going to be built on its own, so I'm not too worried about it. That's done there. Let's go back to Alexandria. This one has a little bit more work to do. We'll have one coming out this direction. Then connect it up. Curve. Connect up to there. what's Planet Coaster like? I like it. I mean, if you're into roller coasters, amusement parks, so on and so forth, I like it. That's that. That can complete a good circuit. All right, so buildings, got bus tram station, truck station. I got those little small bus tram stops, truck unload stop, and then the road depot and the tram depot. So as of right now, we're gonna put a decent size bus stop in here. And once again, with same as the train stations, you can click on the bus stops here. And you can actually configure this, and you can add different roads off of it. You can add one-way streets off of it going in and out, so that way you can manage traffic a little bit better. You can add more platforms to it to help, you know, accommodate more people, or you can add cargo onto the same bus stop. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. We need to add bus stops. Oops, this one. All right, so we're going to come out of here. Trying to think the best route. We'll put bus stops in over here. Bus stops in over here. Right in the center to pick up the center of the city, and then put some over here. That's that. Go over here. Wilmington. So we'll be coming out of main station. We'll put some here. Put some right in the middle of the city here. Then we might as well just put some over here. And then also, just be on the safe side, we'll put some right here. So now, what we can do is create our line, but first, actually, we're going to need a road depot. So might as well put it somewhere where we know that nobody's really going to be building, because in this game it does actually have pollution levels and noise, stuff like that. So majority of the time, like in Transport Fever 1, a lot of the residential built up around the train stations because it was less commuting that the people had to do. But in this game, not too many people build around train stations. So, all right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and click on new line. Start in Upper Wilmington. There. See here, how can we do this without doubling back too much? I don't think we're really going to have a choice. We're going to have to double back on ourselves somewhere. And the bad thing is, I knew it was going to do that. So, to get rid of that, I wonder if we can... I don't know. It'll work itself out eventually. But it's going to go there, and then we're going to make a circle with it. We're going to come back out of here, back to that one, back over to here, pretty much doubling back on itself the opposite direction, and then it'll come back in. And then this is Wilmington, so Wilmington bus, just so we know what line is what. All right, we'll do the same thing over here. New line, add station. Oh, no, bad monkey. I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. Delete you. New line. There we go. Alexandria, there, there to there, to there, back to there, and then back. Just like so. All right. This is Alexandria bus. And then we need to create one more line going from the train station to train station. All right. And that will be Alex to Wilmington train. And one more thing we do need to do is add a train depot. Might just put it off here on the coast if we can. Yeah, you'll like it. I mean, if you like if you like roller coasters and stuff like that, you're good to get Planet. You're gonna have so much of a different experience from Planet Coaster to from Roller Coaster Tycoon to Planet Coaster. All right, that, and then track this over so that way it can go that way, and track this over so it can run out that way. Go. All right, and then okay, I need to signal it up so that way when we have more trains on the tracks, we're good to go. All right. So now we got that. We have that bus depot. We need a bus depot down here. We're down to $2,700,000. Bus depot. Slap this down here. I don't want to build it too well. Doesn't really matter, I guess. We can always move the depot. That's not a big deal. All right, so we're gonna start off with. We're gonna go to passenger. Let's say, how many stops are there actually? How many stops are there? I zoomed out too far. Let's get rid of this. There's 1, 2, 3. I think we put some in here. Yeah, 3, and then 4 stops. So it's 8, 9, 10. So let's go with 10 vehicles for Alexandria. And the good thing about this is, which I wish NASCAR Heat 4 had, you can actually go in here and you can type in what or how many. And just click out of it. There's 10. It'll adjust the price for you for how much it'll be for all vehicles. And then purchase. That was loud. And then you can go ahead and you don't need to check any of it. If you don't check anything, it pretty much adds whatever's in here to whatever line you pick. So that's going to be Alexandria. And those will be there. All right. So now do the same thing over here. We'll have 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to have 10 over here on this side as well. Purchase 10. Now jump from 23,000 to 238,000. Purchase that, and we'll put that on Wilmington bus. That one, and now we need to purchase ourselves a choo-choo train. Choo-choo. All right. Okay, we'll start off with. We'll just start off with 2 train cars first off. How much is it for third? That's going to be 1,482,000. That's going to be hurting us. But we need money to start rolling in. Okay, that's that, and then we'll put that on this. All right, and then we'll hit play. And as you'll see, this will start rolling out of the depot. And the other thing is, that's better than Transport Fever 1. You still have the onboard camera, but instead of it being locked just to this view, you can now look around with it, up, down, left, right, and even all the way back to look at the nose of your train. But that's all you can really do. You can't really zoom in, zoom out, or do anything like that. If you wanted to do something like that, you just click on this button up here, and it'll pretty much lock you on, and then you can zoom out, and you can zoom in, zoom out, and then with your mouse wheel, you can look around the train. But if you use the right mouse button, you unlock yourself from the train. So, all right. So then it tells you what your profit is. Right now, it's currently making us negative $18,000. But once it starts getting the people added onto it, and he'll start making us some money. So let's write it on down. I think we're heading to, it doesn't really tell you. Okay, it does tell you. So we're heading to Alexandria. I think the top speed of this train's already up to max speed at 25 miles an hour. So we'll just go ahead and ride this to Alexandria. See if there's anybody already waiting at the station for us or not. And see if we can start making ourselves some money. We do need to go ahead and then run the next set of track to the center of the map so we can start branching out from there. Movable camera. Yep. Because remember, the original one doesn't have that. So you're pretty much locked to just this view. But now you can actually look at more of the scenery around. You can get some good cinematic shots if you want. You can get kind of dizzy if you're looking at so many trees like this for very, too long. But it's pretty cool. I mean, you can actually see what's all going on around you. So it looks like we're coming out of the jungle. Starting to get into, looks like we're going to be going around that hillside here. And this train's not handling too bad. It's going uphill slightly. It's going to start leveling off here. You can kind of see it humping over. And here I am doing hand movements like I'm on camera or something, but I'm not. So definitely looks a lot better than Transport Fever 1. Let's go ahead and speed things up here. Get us to Alexandria here. And right here you can already see we're out the double track, the diamond, and then into, I should change that. I should change up which track. We need to use this secondary platform over here. Go ahead and slow this down. There's already 12 people on the train. That's very, very good. All right, I need to manage this. Manage the line. Alexandria, we're currently using platform 1. We're going to use platform number 2. That way it's not trying to cross over here. It's just going to use this one track over here. And there's only one platform it can go to here because I didn't do anything else. All right, so the same thing as with the trains. You can do the same thing with the buses, as they're all stacked up on top of each other right now for some odd reason. You got this guy coming in from this direction, which I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Look at this. AI's already placed another road in. Unless that was already there. I have no idea. So let's go ahead and speed up time here. Try to make ourselves some money here. We're already down to $519,000. That's not good. Hopefully these buses space themselves out here. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. One went one way, one went the other way. So they do space themselves out after a while. Have you guys ever ate C's candy? No, I never even heard of it. Yeah, we're actually losing quite a bit of money right now. But we can go in here. I could go in and I can turn on sandbox mode. To where you don't really need to worry about finances. If your finances get down too much, you can just click down here on, let me close this out. You can just click down here, and instead of it popping up with this box here, it'll actually highlight. You can actually enter whatever amount you want to actually have. So that way you'll never actually have to worry about ever going in debt. But right now you can see we got negative 61,000 coming out in road. Negative 241,000 coming out in railroad. Investments negative 4 million. Loan interest negative 45,000. So we have a $5 million loan right now. We need to try to pay that off if we can. But we also need to get some more income coming in. Let me go ahead and turn on our layers here. I'm going to turn on, as you can see, all of our factories. Of course, we got food all up here, the 4 farms here with the food factory, food processing plant there. We got a food processing plant here, but there's no farms nearby. Got fuel. And as you can see here, it actually tells you what resources that city's actually wanting. So this is going to be wanting food and like machines. South Bend is going to be wanting tools and machines. And Alexandria is going to be wanting food and machines as well. We need to try to get some food movement going on here the way it looks, but we don't have that much money. That's the issue we're running into right now. How can we do this for cheap? We need to get some more income, like steady income coming in. South Bend, I mean, it's just, we started off down here to where there's nothing really around that we can do. Unless we just go ahead and, let's see, is there any cities nearby the food processing plant that need food? No, there is not. Is there any other type of cities near a food processing plant or any other type of like construction materials that it's needing? Some easy where it's just going to take one resource to the plant and then from the plant to the city. All right, so here's one. Right here's one. So we could probably take out a little loan. We can go the quarry over to the construction material plant, and then from there take it into Orlando. That'll be a constant source of income coming in. All right. I love Takis way too much. Takis, I've heard of it. I never actually ate there, so yeah. All right, so we're going to take out a little bit more of a loan. We kind of need to. We're just going to take it all out as much as we can because we're going to need a bridge here. We're going to pause it so we don't lose any money. That would be bad. Let's go ahead and we'll go with truck station. That. Then streets. We'll go with medium country road. Try to take it around as close as we can so we're not wasting too much. We're not gonna need. You have another stone plant. Oh, okay. Got some kind of quarry here for stone, or that's iron ore. That's what that is. More iron ore here. So we're not gonna really need to worry about how high the bridge is here. We're not gonna need shipping or anything. So we're just gonna try to take this road as close to the water as we can. Raise it up a bit here. Or raise it up a lot. Lower it down to where it, right there. Okay. Right there's $1 million all in itself. And then buildings, another here. That. Back to the streets and finish this off. Take it right on out to it here. Like that. All right. That's connected. Now what we can do, close this out for a second. Go up to cargo layer. Click on that and it'll show you exactly where all the food needs to go and it'll show you where the construction material need to go. Dough? What's dough? So we need to put in a building. We're just gonna put a truck unload stop. And you can see pretty much, you can see how everything's a light color except for over here. If we place it here, everything's lit up except for this one spot over here. So I'm thinking there a happy medium right in here. There we go. That's all lit up for the construction material. Turn this layer back off again. All right, and then we need a truck stop. We might as well just put the truck stop, or not truck stop, but the road depot. Just place it out here in the boonies. All right, so now what we can do, we're down to $3 million. Get a line going. Go from Orlando Stone Quarry. It'll be Orlando Stone to Material Plant. And we'll get another line going from Orlando Material Plant to, I think that's Orlando. Yeah, that's Orlando. And like I said, it'll be Orlando Material Plant to Orlando. There we go. That. And if we come back out here to a road depot, buy vehicles, cargo, we'll go 10 and 10. 10 there. This will go to Orlando Stone and Material Plant. Buy more of these. 10 more. And this will go from Orlando Material Plant to Orlando. Friend in Florida makes his own hot sauce bottles. Nice. Well, that's good. Glad everything's being taken care of for you guys. Go ahead and speed this up. Get some more cash flow. But we're going to go ahead and repay as much of this loan as we can. Because right now, we're going to be paying a lot of money. I'm not sure what the interest rate is of this, but $5 million loan, we paid out $45,000. So it's about $1,000 for every million that you have on a loan. So it's going to be close to $75,000 for our loan interest per year. Then you can see the stone quarry here in operation. It's already putting out product here. Then what we can do is, just in case it puts out too much here, we can actually go ahead and we can expand this out like that, and it'll continue to grow on that one platform. Tacos, nachos, and some other things. So as of right now, we are making negative 136,000, but our passenger train must have just pulled in, because that just knocked down quite a bit to negative 99. So we just gained about $40,000 off our passenger train. That's making us some decent money now, so that is good, good, good. And then once these guys start making their money, go ahead, go to our layers, and we'll go to our income tab. That way, when our stone arrives, this has 4 out of 4 stone. We'll be able to see how much it is when it gets dropped off here to be used to turn into materials. Could be coming through the pass here anytime now. Right there he is. Lower down. Oh, too much. Alright, so one wagon full of stone is 9,000. something dollars. And it's already making material. Yeah, it depends on what's kind of soup. And the way it looks, we're going to be needing a lot more stone. We might need to put more vehicles on for the stone drop off into the material. $9,254. Is this guy full? No. This guy should pick up some stuff here. There we go. 4 out of 4. Let's follow this guy. And we'll see how much they make dropping off the materials into the city. Go, buddy, go, go, go. What's up, dude? How you doing? Your horses have some skinny necks. Just saying. Actually, my one son, he thinks pepper's spicy. He won't eat pepperoni. He'll have hot sauce on, like, the mild sauce packets from Taco Bell, but he won't have pepperoni. Alright, so let's hop on out of here. We're going to be getting up to our destination. Let's slow it down. Because we are... Oops. Where's our drop-off point? Right there. Let's see how much we're making off of one wagon of construction material. 7,000, almost 7,500 actually. Almost 7,500. So if we can up the amount of stone being carried, keep this plant going, because you can see it's running out of material pretty quick. Let's drop on, if we can. It's going to be kind of close. No, because one wagon is going to be $23,000. We need $230-something thousand for 10 more wagons. But we kind of need that because we have all 10 going this way. If we can add 10 more, we're going to have a constant line of wagons. So let's go ahead and we're going to take out a little bit more of the loan here. Pause it so that money doesn't go anywhere. Road depot, buy vehicles, 10 more. Purchase. And then right there. And since it is, we do have enough, we do have some money. We're going to buy 10 more. We're going to probably go in the negative right now, but we need to have that constant flow of materials being dropped off. So we're going to go 10 more on that line as well. Oh, I love pepperoni pizza. And now you can see we're in the negatives. Here, watch this once. We'll save it. We're going to save this real quick. Save game. Yes, overwrite. And we're going to exit out to the main menu. I want to show you guys the sandbox mode real quick. So I'll go free game. Actually, yeah, free game. Come on, load in. The only reason why I'm doing this is because we need to go to settings. And then here, I got the US track set already on. I got that off the Steam Workshop. Go to sandbox mode, click on that. You can also have no costs and vehicles no end year. I'm going to turn on sandbox mode. I'm going to save that, head back, and then load game. And then right here's our last saved game. You can also go ahead and do this. You can load game, hit the plus sign, and you can also add or get rid of mods here as well. Click on start. And then when we load back in, we'll be in sandbox mode. We can actually add money. And then what you can do is have enough money in there. When you exit back out, you can enter back in. It's kind of cheating in a way, but you can exit back out after you save, after you add the amount of money you want. Save it, exit back out, take the sandbox mode off, get back into the game, and you'll have enough money to pay down the whole entire loan, plus have enough money in your account to do whatever you want. So I think that's what our game plan is. Like I said, it's cheating a little bit, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Combination pizza or meat lovers, all kinds of meat. Yeah. Takes a little while. The larger the map is, the longer, of course, it's going to take to load in. Then, of course, you got to turn all your layers back off. We'll probably stay in sandbox mode for now. Just so that way we can get things rolling for us here. That way we're not just sitting around just like dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and all right, we should load back in where we were at, I would assume. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and turn off all of our filters here, so that way we don't have a bunch of icons all over the place. And as you can see, we're at negative 91,000. And right there, it just jumped up to 15,000. So we might not even need to use sandbox mode. We're gaining quite a bit of money. But to show you guys, we can click down here. Remember the last time you hovered over top of this, it didn't highlight, but now it is. And the last time you clicked on it, it brought up that finance menu. But now if you click on it, it comes up with this box here. Highlight this, and then you can type in, let's just say we want, let's see. There we go. We got $10 million now. Got $10 million, just like that. It's like, there was a mod for Transport Fever 1. It's called Pork Barrels, where you just place a bunch of barrels all over all over the map. And each barrel was like $500,000. So it's pretty much the same thing. But this is pretty much just unlimited money. You don't have a bunch of barrels all over the map. So, yeah, so that's good. So now we're bringing in, and actually, since we have unlimited money, what we could also do to help speed things along a little bit better, pretty good distance. It's not that far, but it's a pretty good distance. We could possibly put in a train, but I don't know how much that's really going to do for us, especially since we got a constant flow pretty much for the most part now. We could probably add a few more vehicles onto that line, be honest with you. That's what we're going to do. We'll add 10 more onto there. So as you can see, we got pretty good source of materials here waiting to go to the city. We're hitting a choke point right here, aren't we? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna configure this. We're gonna put in an in and an out. And then we're gonna take our road and we're gonna wrap it around like that. So now the vehicles coming from this way, the stone quarry, will actually come in here, drop off, and then exit out and back out. But it looks like everybody's going to be exiting out that way. Not a big deal, but I was hoping to keep vehicles from overlapping each other right here. But either way, it's going to be working out pretty good. All right, so now what we can do, we're not really losing too much money anymore. We've got that cash flow, got a constant cash flow coming in. We're gonna go ahead and place station up here in Sacramento. Oh, go 320. We'll double track it up right away just to be on the safe side. Spin her around. And we'll go ahead and... don't know if I want to attach it like that. I'm going to go ahead and put it out here a little bit more. That. Then hopefully have enough room, which we won't. Go ahead and delete that. Let's try that again. That. Here with this. Straight-ish. Yeah. And then since we double tracked it right off the rip, it automatically added everything onto the other side. So we don't really need to do anything with the station right now. So no big deal on that. We'll go ahead and extend this back out like it was. We'll go ahead and connect that one up there like that. And then we'll take this, bring it down here like that, and then connect it up. All right, so the only thing we'll really need to do is click off of this, get onto here, configure, miscellaneous, and we'll add steps right there. And we'll add steps down here. And do what we did down there in the other. Add a little footpath going to that one. And also here. Why does that look curved? There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. All right. So now we need to look at the road structure here. We'll go ahead and extend this out. Go ahead and extend this out to here. And we'll go ahead and extend this out to here. So this city's actually, look at that. It's already growing. It's growing already. All right. Okay. So, let's put in some buildings. Do it there like that. All right, so now we can put in bus stops there. And right across the street from it there. Put some down here. Put some down here. There. Right in the middle of the city. And then some over here. Oops. I need a road depot. Road depot. And since we have this little area right here, we're going to go ahead and just utilize that little stub. And why is it not letting me? That is weird. All right. Well, then I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. Then add a street to it. There we go. All right. least that way I know nothing's going to be built along here for us to be able to use the tracks. All right, and then we'll get the buses going. All right, new line. Go there. And we'll just create this loop. That, back to the annex, then back the other direction. Like so. All right, and then this is Sacramento. Sacramento bus. Go. Five vehicles. How many? Really need to start paying attention to see how many bus stops we had. 2, 4, 6. Probably put some down here. 8. Be easier if I just turned on the bus stop thing here. Right there. All right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 vehicles. By 14. And that, and put it on Sacramento bus. All right, so people can get around the city now. Even though we don't have trains hooked up, at least people can get around the city, no problem. And now all we need to do is take off on that one track there and pretty much wrap it down all the way down here to Alexandria. Boomer, he's ornery. He's still hyper terrorizing everything. All right, let's go ahead and send this out there like that, and this one out like that. We'll go ahead and put diamond in. Diamond is a girl's best friend. There we go. All right, so go ahead and wrap this on around. I might just have it keep wrapping around and then back this way. Keep it on this side of this factory here. This line here is going to be a nice little scenic route the way it looks. We might have to double track this to get more trains on, because this is going to be a very, very long run for the trains of this era, only going 25 miles an hour. So, all right, where is that double track at? It's going to be right here. That. And I've took that track a little bit too far the other direction. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And the good thing about this game is, compared to the other one, if you add road or train track and it modifies the terrain, when you delete it, if you have to delete it, it automatically puts the terrain right back to how it used to be. The only thing it does not put back into place are the trees. So you'll still have the line, as you can see here. It has that line going right there where the trees used to be that were deleted because of the train track. You can see that line going right straight through here. It keeps the trees deleted, but it puts the terrain right back to where it was. So if it raises up the land, or if it cuts out like it does here, once you delete it, as you can see, it cut this little gully in. You delete the track, it automatically puts the land right back to where it used to be. So that is a nice little feature. So what we're gonna do is we might try running only one train on this at first, but I don't know. I can see that This game's actually pretty decent as it comes to modifying road crossings, but at certain times it can still be kind of treacherous. But for the most part, it pretty much flattens everything out pretty decently, except for I think right here. You can see it kind of, the track itself. Yeah, you can kind of see it right here. It goes up and then it levels out. So let's go ahead and delete this section of track. I just don't like having things humped up any more than it has to be. That looks a little bit better on this side. Now, to get the hump out of this section right here, you can see that hump right there. Delete that, that. And then, can I get to it from here? Let me back it up. There we go. Am I connected? Yes. And as you can see, it modified the train a little bit differently to where now there's no more hump right here. It pretty much flattened it out for it. So that is good. Let's go ahead and get the time rolling back here again. All right, so now we need, okay, because I have got the depot up here. Oops. Good thing I saw that. Can I connect this? There we go. All right. Got the diamond in here. Got the depot. Let's get the line going from Alexandria all the way up here. Sacramento. Alex to Sacramento train. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put it on, let's see here. One engine. Of course, we get a new engine as soon as we go to purchase this one. Get rid of that. Some odd reason, you always gotta reopen up the purchased, oops, thing here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 cars on this one because the longer track. Purchase. Then Alex to Sacramento. Why is it still here? Okay, there it is right there. All right, and then what we can do with this train, instead of sending it to the depot, the thing that they upgraded about this game this year, before, if you had to upgrade your trains, you either had to wait for it to get to the next station for it to upgrade, or you send it back to the depot. But now, you manage vehicle, you can actually go in here, replace selected vehicle, pick the engine that you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 4 cars on this one as well. Replace, and it automatically replaces. No waiting required. That is nice. And plus, if you want to delete a train, you don't have to send it back to the depot to sell. It automatically sells it right there on the spot. All right, so where'd that train just take off to? There it is. It's getting into the station here. Oops. And it's already got 4 people on it. Let's take a little ride here. We'll slow down time so that way we can actually see the full length ride here. Take a little ride on this train. I'm going to get a drink real quick. And I'll be right back as we take a little ride on our new track going to Sacramento. Alright, so autosave. Still have that little pause for autosaving, but here's our new engine here. A little bit better than the last one. Nice little scenic journey here. We just went through the jungle, and we're coming up to actually, no, we're going around another factory here. We got to go through another jungle, and then I think we're gonna curve back around to the left around another factory. I might actually double up the engines on here. Not quite sure. Let's take a look at something here real quick. Manage vehicle. So the general, but we are maxing out at 28 miles an hour. We are going as fast as it can go. So there's no point of spending the money to double up the engine. Because it's already, it's maxed out. I mean, it's not gonna save us any time on the journey for power wise. Scrolling through Reddit. Now, I just wish that we could actually sit on the train cars and actually take a ride on the train cars itself. That'd be kind of cool. And look at that view. Oh, I think I took that screenshot right at the right time. That tree almost got in the way, I think. Take another one here, just be on the safe side. This is a pretty, like I said, this is a long journey. I mean, we're just now getting around to where that other factory is. I might actually double this track up and add another train to it. This is a long journey for these type of trains. Only going 28 miles an hour. This, I mean, this is bad. I might actually even put 4 trains on this track. But we'll see what it looks like. See how many people are actually at Sacramento wanting to go to Alexandria. And all we need to do is just add signals and stuff like that and try to space the trains out to where we don't need to worry. Actually, we won't be able to put 4 trains on. Yeah, we will. 1 at each station, and then try to find the, we'll find the midpoint when those 2 trains meet. And we can put a waypoint in there. Yeah, bear. That's the other. Ooh, that's the other thing too. There's wildlife in the game now. Got bears, birds, deer. I don't know if you can see any deer out here or not, but yeah, there's actual wildlife in the game now too. It's not just the ambient bird sounds that you hear. Yeah, I think we're going to end up putting more trains on this track. We'll double track it and add some more trains to it. So that way, because as you can see, I mean, we're almost there now, but we're losing $298,000 off of it right now. Wonder how much money we'll make off of this. We're currently losing $4 million. But hopefully, we add more trains onto this track. That's more people being pushed back and forth. Even though we'll be spending more money on vehicles, trains, or whatnot. Hopefully the income would even that out, if not better it for us. Yeah, deer's pretty good depending on how it's made. Alright, we're coming up into the station here in Sacramento. Let's see how much money we're making off of this. Go off of 4 people. We are making $46,000 off of 4 people, and this train now has 19 people. So this can be a very well profitable train system here. That's a long journey. So if we can double this track up, add 3 more trains to it, means we're gonna have to add more money to our account. But it'll be worth it. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So after the diamond, we'll go ahead and flip on the track here. I'm thinking, I mean, this will be a pretty good source of income for us here. But I could be completely wrong about it too. You never know. Zoom out a little bit. Try to get more track in place here. Try to help speed this along. Good thing is it snaps it to the previously existing track. It's not very difficult to place the track where you want it. Alright, the only bad thing is, you know what I'm going to end up doing? I'm going to pause it. I'm going to delete this road here. Yeah, I'm going to get that little notification as of right now, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Because now what we can do is place the track, and then we can place the road. Hopefully, it doesn't do anything wild and crazy. And it looks like everything is actually pretty decent. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Now, go ahead and that like that. And then straight onto that one. Just like that. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's go ahead and put that going again. Get signals. That there. That there. Just in case, I don't want the trains to stop on the road, block the road. So I'm just going to put those there. and then just signal this down the line. Then I'll show you something else that's cool too. You don't have to actually go to the depot and keep purchasing stuff. You can actually click on the train. You can actually clone the train, and it'll automatically place it on that line for you, which is nice. Very helpful. That, and then another one here, another one there. Come on. There we go. All right, so now I don't know where that engine or that train's at. Let's see. Is it back in the station? Almost. It's right here. Click, click, click. There we go. All right. Play. Now, what you can do, manage, and you can actually clone selected vehicle. Not enough money. Okay. So, add money. Not a big deal. Oops. That's only 1 million. I actually took money away from us. We'll add one more zero. There we go. 10 million. Clone. Bam. Now, that train is right here. It automatically puts it onto that same exact line. So that train's going to come down here. So hopefully that's enough time for this train to get into the station, drop off, pick up, and then take off. As this train's making its way back down to the station, this train here should be coming in, and as soon as it turns around, we'll stop it. So that way we have both trains at the station ready to leave at the same exact time. Pause it. Stop them. Or start them back up again. So that way they start off at the same exact time. And then right where they meet in the middle point, we'll put waypoints. And that way we know exactly, okay, add 2 more trains. Make sure that one is stopped at one station, one stopped at the other station, one stopped at each waypoint, right in the middle. So that way they're all equally distanced out from each other. And it'll just be a continuous motion with 4 different trains. So it's kind of tedious, but it's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it. It's just a matter of getting the 2 trains. I should have clicked on that train so I know if he's at the station or not. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. All right, so that's actually that train. Where is our other train at? I don't know. We'll know when he gets there. We just got to keep an eye on this train. If he gets to the station and starts turning around, we got to stop him. All right, so we got 17 people for Alexandria to Wilmington. 1 person. I mean, we just picked up 28 people. We got 1 person. Probably a couple more, maybe. Yep, there's another one. All right, so this one's going to get held up because I don't have any other signals. I don't have any signals on this track here. So since that track's blocked from the other train, this train's not going to go anywhere until other train comes in. Now our other train should be coming in here shortly. Actually, no, because it was sitting at that signal until this train got into the station. There it is. Coming around the mountain. Alright, so that's that. Once it gets through the diamond, this train will be freed up and going. Just like that. Go ahead and play. Because this train's now pulling into the station. Man, they're already almost equaled out already. Alright, so this one stopped first. So this one should be turning around first. Stop that. And once this one unloads personnel here and picks back up. As it turns around, stop it, pause, go, play. And then we'll follow this train here. Speed up time so we're not waiting forever and a day. There's a little bit of a bump in the track there. You're seeing that kind of raise up a little bit, but it's nothing too bad. All right, so once these trains get closer together, I'll pause it and then hit play. Honestly, I can't remember. It's been about 14 years since I had deer. It's a little bit different. I mean, you can tell it's a little bit more gamey than like regular beef and stuff. All right, there's the other train. Play. Then right when these two trains actually meet up, that is the halfway point. Okay, pause. Okay, so pretty much they met up about right in here. So we'll go here, waypoint. We'll just place one there like that. That's all we'll need because we can end up deleting that after we get the train set up. So then we can clone this vehicle here. Clone, clone, and then there's that. So let's go ahead and reopen up that one, reopen up this one. Okay. Continue so you don't disappear. There we go. All right. And it's going to be kind of tricky because the other trains are going to be stopped because of that other passenger train going back and forth. Which I think that's it right here. So this one's going to be stopped here again for that other one to come in. So what we'll end up doing, this one's pulling into Sacramento now. These two will pretty much, this one's going to be stopped at the waypoint. This one's going to be stopped in Sacramento. And then the third one that's coming in will be stopped at a waypoint. Yeah, it'll be easier just to show you here. Where's that waypoint at? Where's the waypoint? I need signals. Signals. There it is. Waypoint right here. So the one going to Sacramento will stay in Sacramento. This one here coming to Alexandria will be stopped at this waypoint. And then we'll wait for the third train. It'll be stopped at the waypoint going this way. All right, so here comes this train. We'll go and slow this down. This is train 3. Get rid of this for now. Come on. 20 miles an hour is so slow when you're in real time speed here. Stop. I was a little off on the waypoint, but hey, it's no big deal. All right, so that one stopped. Where is our third train at? Our third train should be coming into the picture here somewhere. Is this it? Sacramento, that's train 4, so that one gonna be pretty much, we're gonna be looking at that like this. Because this one is stopped at the waypoint. This one's gonna be stopped in Sacramento. This one's gonna be stopped at a waypoint. And then the next one coming in will actually be stopped at this station here. And we'll start all 4 of them at the same exact time. Go ahead and speed this up here. This one should be coming up to the station here shortly. This one's coming into Alexandria right now. That. Picking up some people. We're gonna go ahead and slow this down. Where'd my track go? There it is. The waypoint's right here. Like I said, it's kind of tedious, but I mean, it's pretty simple stuff to do. It's just a matter of just having the patience to do it. Trying to get your, you know, everything timed out just right with how you need it or want it. So, alright, so this is coming in. As soon as it turns around and starts back up, we'll stop this one. Like that. Alright, so now this one should be auto-saving. Speed up time. Where it's in sight. Actually, what I want to do, I'm going to pause it right now. I need to make sure we have that 4th one in sight here. When's this? That's the Wilmington. So the other one should be right here. That's that. That. Head back over here to... Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Other way. Other way. There we go. All right, let's speed this back up again. It's going to be a little while for this train to get to Alexandria. Just waiting on that other passenger train going to Wilmington. Here comes the train here now. And play. And stop. Oh, I couldn't have done that any more perfect. Look at that. Woo! Haha. Alright, so now that's all done there. Wait for this train to come on in. Well, like I said, this train's going to stop until this one comes in. Shouldn't take too much longer here. There it is. All right. And wait for it to get down to the end of the station. It's slowing down. Pause. Or play, I mean. And stop. All right. Pause. Go. 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 All good to go. And play. And there we go. All 4 equaled out from each other. 2 at the station, 2 at the halfway point. So now they should all have equal passengers, roughly. They're not going to be on top of each other. And we'll be making quite a bit of money. So now we can go ahead and delete this. we're good to go. Yeah, Cobra's messaging me. He's got his own Rust server, dedicated Rust server. I haven't played Rust in forever. I don't even know how the gameplay is of it anymore. I haven't played it since it was still in development, I think. Alright, now let's go ahead and speed up some time. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and ride this train here. So it looks kind of nice having other trains on the track here. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played Rust. I only played it maybe... I think I probably only have maybe a total of 5 or 6 hours on the game. I've had it for years. There's the other train. So we've got quite a bit of activity on this track here now, so that's good. Hopefully this will start having a pretty decent income coming in for us. Should pass one more here. Yep, there it is. And eventually, we'll have better vehicles where we don't need to really have time being sped up like this. Oh, look at this action going on here. Are there any people on that train? Yeah, there's a few of them back there in the other car. This whole car here is empty. Ah! That was close. How's it going, peeps? Thanks for riding with us today. Ah! Oh, they're winning. But like I said, they're not on top of each other, so it's one continuous motion with these things. Yeah, there's still a little bump in the track right there, but it's nothing too bad. We won't really notice it until we have like the real like high-speed trains going. All right, so let's exit out of here. There's one passenger. Are you kidding me? So it's going to take some time for the game to get used to having as many trains on there as before. But I want to show you guys the layers here. Got land use layer. You got the residential, industrial is yellow. Commercial's blue. Track speed limits shows you the colors here, and it also shows you the speed limits on it, like 75 miles an hour. Blue is very good, red is very poor. As you can see here at this switch track, it's in the middle. It's purple. It's right in the middle of good and poor. And it gets a little bit hectic right here in this turn, but nothing too crazy. And then you got the diamond right here, which I'm thinking it's because if I go to the line manager, no, it's on the right track. It's just because it switches over to the other side. That's all it is. All right. Then you have destinations layer, which is pretty much public transport and private transport, which private transport, I believe, is like if, you know, just people have their own vehicles. But at this moment in time, 1863, nobody really has their own vehicles, so there's not much private transport. It's all public. So you have our bus routes. You see highlighted in green, which is, you know, the higher transported routes. It's not completely outlined for it, just changed, which is weird. I think a road was just put in or something. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Then you got the cargo layer. I've already showed you guys that one. We can actually add some more, bring in some construction material over here to Sacramento. We got stations layer, overloaded stations, very poor. Blue's good, red's bad. So let's see here. Everything is blue as of right now. Nothing's redded out for our stations. Street traffic, everything's very good because there's no street traffic. And then emissions layer. This is what you got to really watch out for because this is your air pollution between trains, planes, and automobiles. Don't have any planes yet, but I don't know how we're getting air pollution from horse and buggy, but we are. As you can see here, it's more high around the track, and then it lessens as it radiates out from the track. This one should be worse because it's got 4 trains on it, but it looks like it's about the same, actually. But, yeah, you can see the air pollution from all of that. So you have some different stuff to work with here. It's pretty nice. Turn off the cha-chings of our income and turn off the signal layer. Because we got another race out of the station. Look at that. Looky. How is this train doing? $19,907 to the good. These ones aren't going to be as good because there's 4 of them. And they're not collecting up the passengers at this time. Until buses and people start utilizing stuff more. That's going to change as time goes on. Did this bus line ever fix itself? I see another road in here. Yeah, that's why it changed. Okay, so that's why it changed. That when I had that green line up with the public transport, it looks like another road was put in. So now they're actually utilizing everything a little bit better here instead of it going down and around and then turning around on itself. It's actually going both ways off of this bus stop here now, which is very good. Sacramento's starting to grow a little bit. Are there any other? Alexandria hasn't really changed very much. I'm surprised. I think this road here is new. Going this way and that way. Through here. I think that's new, but all this other stuff I think was already here. What about Wilmington? Wilmington hasn't changed at all. Maybe an extra road right here in the center. Other than that, things haven't really changed too much. They will do their own thing over time. Cities will grow. And then also, you want to help your population. Let's just say we want to help things out in Alexandria. Sandbox mode. You can actually click on town builder, and let's just say we want to add more around the station here. We'll click here, and bam, look at there. A whole new world. Los Angeles is now born, people. So there we go. There's another city. And if we want more industries, we can put in... Ooh, we're in sandbox mode. We can actually get food going where we want it to. But I'm not going to try to cheat too much, but you can in sandbox mode. You have limitless abilities. But since that's happened, we can now put more bus routes in here in Los Angeles. Let's go ahead and click on this. Buildings, bus stops. Let's say we want some... Actually, you know what we could do? First off, configure miscellaneous track or steps. Let's say we want some steps in. Oop, we're out of money. We out of money, peeps. We'll go with another... Huh. That was a little bit more than I was expecting it to be, but okay. Do that, and then put another little footpath in here. If we can. We take it off of here. I'm gonna be getting rid of a house that way, ain't I? Oh well, that's okay. Something else will be built eventually. Buildings. Okay. So now they can actually get onto the station. I don't need a bus stop down here. But I might actually no. Won't worry about that. We will put in some bus stops here. We will put in some bus stops here. And let's put some in right here. All right, so now we can go ahead, click off of that, click on this. Manage line. And now what we can do is we're going to pause this. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to modify this whole entire line now. Add station. That. All right. So now we're going to come around here. Come here, 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 up to here. Back to there. Up. Down. Turn around. Side. To side. And then back to here. Oh. Why isn't it not going out? I really don't like how it makes it turn around like that. That's just freaky weird. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. That help it any? Is that... Ah! Now it's just kind of going out this way and around. Why is there nothing? Did I miss? Manage line. I missed it, I think. Going one direction or the other. Come on. Ah. Did not want to do that. All right, add station. Let's do it right this time. Here to here. There to here. Onto there. Over to here. There. Here. Back to there. Up. Down. Left. Right. Side. To side. There we go. All done. And play. All right. So now Los Angeles is on our bus network. I need to get a haircut. Yeah, I got one. I usually get mine every 2 weeks, and I just got mine not this week, but last week. So next week I'll get my haircut. I wonder. I'm going to leave that up. I'm going to delete this road. Is it going to go out this way, or is it going to go back out that way? Sweet. That's what I wanted to see. So now we can actually have the houses rebuild itself back in there. Okay. All good. All the buses are stacked up on each other again. I don't like that. How are the people doing here? There's not... Dude, they're all getting stacked on top of each other. Manage vehicles. I'm going to send them all back to the depot. And then release them all back again. So that way they go to where they need to re-space themselves back out. Send all vehicles to depot. Yes. And eventually here, in probably about another 10 to 20 years, we'll have electric tram. We'll go ahead and replace everything with tram services. They're a little bit faster, a little bit cleaner. Dude, I decommissioned you. Oh, that's a personal buggy. And they just disappeared. They just Houdini'd us. Alright, do we have all 10 vehicles in here? 1 through 10? Yes, we do. Alright, Alexandria bus. Space out, people! Out. Come on. Space out. Yay, space out! That's what I wanted. Good. Good, 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 good. That's what we needed. Buses everywhere. Sweet! Alright. So, that is that. We got trains going from Alexandria to Wilmington, and also from Alexandria up to Sacramento. Got buses going. Trains going. I think that's where I'm going to end episode 1 here, guys. Got a lot done here. And we got enough money in our bank account to where when I switch back over to regular mode, get away from giving ourselves money we didn't actually earn. What I'll do is when I switch over, I'll go ahead and pay off our loan. And hopefully, as of right now, our earnings is kind of getting back to the right track. I mean, it's kind of fluctuating back and forth right now. Hopefully that'll start going in the right direction for us as our buses start getting more people going to our trains. Our trains are pushing more people out to other cities, so on and so forth. And then hopefully we can link up like food and stuff like that to our other cities. Speaking of which, how are, just real quick, how are we doing profiting this? 3,499, 14,000. So we're making pretty good money off of our materials here. Looks like we need to push more stone. This factory keeps shutting down on itself. We definitely need to push more stone out of the quarry. Okay, we need to upgrade. And apply. Vehicle maintenance. We need to push more stone out to our materials. So I think we'll do that next time. Try to get this modified a little bit. We might end up running a train back and forth. That's a really short distance. I really don't want to do that. And plus, it's going to be kind of hard to get a station in here. Hopefully, maybe we'll just let it go. And once our road vehicles up in their storage size, their delivery size, their delivery capabilities, things will help out a little bit. Hear that? We'll just add more vehicles to this line right here, because it's a 1-for-1, 1 stone to 1 construction material. So shipment's only 92 out of 200. We definitely need to push more product both directions, in and out of here. But that's what we'll work on next time, is try to work on this and possibly even food, unless you guys want to try to keep on hooking up cities together. We can do that as well. But Sacramento's going to be a little hub for us here, because now we can go out of Sacramento, head out to Orange. We can split off up to Glendale. We can split off to South Bend and Ventura and Tulsa. I mean, we can do a lot out of Sacramento. So, but yeah, that's going to end it for us here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of Transport Fever 2. If you guys want to see more of this on the channel, let me know, and we'll go ahead and start pounding out more stuff, more content of Transport Fever 2. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. I know it's late. I want to thank everybody for watching and supporting and all that good stuff. I hope everybody has a good night. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click the bell notification to be notified whenever I go live or post something new. I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Be safe, stay warm, stay dry. I know the bad weather coming into our area tomorrow night, so just be safe out there. And if you can't make it to anything before the holidays, I hope everybody has a good holiday season coming up. And I will see you guys whenever I can. So talk to you guys later. Thanks. See ya. Have a good night. Bye.